arguments, all the rhetoric, and it's all in the past. Now you have to make a choice. Each party will have to put forward what they offer the voters in the next 5 years. And for the PAP, we put forward not just what we offer for the next 5 years, but also that in this elections we want to bring in the core of the next generation, which will take care of Singapore for many more than 5 years. That's how we do succession planning. We don't leave leadership to chance. We, the PAP, say to the people, the most important questions for you are your job, your family, your flat, your neighborhood, and the stability of the country. Because internationally, we see clouds everywhere. We've just come through very difficult times. So these are the fundamental questions you ask yourself. The opposition tells you that the key question is to have a parliament where there are more opposition voices. So, which is more important to you? Is it who is going to make more of a difference to your own life, your own career, your jobs, and taking care of the country? Or is it this concept of having more opposition voices? And then remember, even if you think you need more opposition voices, there are going to be a minimum of 9 opposition voices and 9 MPs, 18 non-PAP MPs, right? So you have a choice of having 18 non-PAP MPs, including 9 opposition. These are the basic questions, fundamental questions: your family, your flat, your neighborhood, and stability for the country, and who can take care of all of this. And don't assume stability for granted. That's our message. The opposition says more opposition voices, so you have to choose which do you think is more important. And if you vote for the PAP, you are at least guaranteed a minimum of 9 opposition MPs. Anyway, now you will have 9 surveillance minimum. So if you want opposition voices, you can have that and still choose a team that you can trust to run your constituency.
Have you met them on the ground personally? Or?
I have not had many dealings with them. I said hello to them at the nomination center, and at least one of them I have met previously, on some occasions, Dr. Po.
Okay.
Dr. Po Lee Guan has been in this area, and I've met him on a few occasions. So I don't know much about them.
Active in Yisun area, and also Mr. Cho Chai Jen was the
SDP.
MP
Yes.
for Yisun Central.
In 1991.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, 20 years ago.
So wondering if you are concerned if they have a kind of presence already on the ground for many years.
MPs, PAP MPs have been on the ground on average 3 times a week, and literally thousands of activities. We visit our people regularly, we have activities regularly, we also have helped people through NPS, and we have a variety of schemes to help those who need some help. So if you look at that, I think the question we have to ask ourselves is, have we honestly served the people? Not just in the last 5 years, but for a very long period. Apart from Mr. Cho Chai Chen in 1991, this area has been PAP right through well before and continuously since. Some MPs are retiring, but new capable candidates are coming through, and the people know we have worked very hard for them. We can only do our best. We have done our best. We have presented ourselves as candidates. So I don't want to predict the elections, but what I can tell you, if you ask me whether I'm confident that we have done our best. I am confident that the people believe that we are trustworthy, that we are hardworking, and that we are keen to serve. I'm confident about all those things. And then it's the people to choose as to who can make a difference to their lives. Because 2 of the constituencies were part of Sembawang GRC, 1 was part of Ang Mo Kio GRC, and 2 were SMCs. But remember, the two SMCs worked very closely with Sembawang GRC as part of Sembawang Town Council. And the MPs know each other very well, the grassroots know each other very well. And Eastern South, even though they were not part of the same town council, we have close friendships because it's in close proximity. And at the MP level, we know each other very well. We are parliamentary colleagues. So it's been very easy to come together and gel as one team, and there's great team spirit across the GRC.
Walking through the ground, what are some of the issues that have emerged so far?
I think in general, it's not just walking around. We've known this for some time, that the internationally cost of living, because of the cost of goods produced internationally, is going up, and of course, increased cost of living is something that people are concerned about, and it's important for us to understand that, accept that, and help, which we have tried to do in the budget. Everyone, in this budget, lower income families will get much more when their cost increases. An average family will get $3,000 to $4,000. A national serviceman will get a bit more. And the GST rebates favor the poorer people. The tax is levied, better off people pay more taxes, and that is taken and used to help the poorer people. And I think people understand that. So the various issues that have been coming up, I think people understand. We try and do our best. I think cost of living would probably be the issue that many people think about. Then there will be other related issues. Over a period of time, of course, transport facilities continue to be upgraded, but people want better connectivity, which we have to look. It's dependent on the population and whether you can have bus routes everywhere, and also MRT. But if you look at the opposition, that will give you a good idea of what the issues they think are. And they don't raise any local issues. So that is a clear indicator of what you think, whether there are any ground issues. They go back to the same things, ministerial salaries, you must have a choice in parliament, cost of living is rising, but they don't offer solutions. And when they do offer solutions, like in the housing, as Mr. Ma has shown, they crash the housing board flat price.
EAP has been focusing on, has been telling the people that this election is about the future, the future of our children, the next generation.
Yes.
But there are currently a few hot button issues that are not being fully resolved or addressed. For example, the housing issue and cost of living. So,
in terms of resolution, we are helping the people who need the help. At the end of the day, it's not possible for us to control prices because these are international prices. But if you look at housing, and I'll send you the web link, Mr. Ma has produced a video which has amended, right? And he has set out the tables. So what are the housing issues in that context? You've got to look at it comparatively. Which country is able to, or city is able to house 80% of its population in public housing of high quality? And he has shown you how the average cash layout is not very high, and people, however low your income is, will be able to afford something. You will just afford different things, and young couples would be able to afford as well with the discounts and benefits being given. And HDB, the way I put it, HDB has speeded up its building progress as well. But if you say a flat needs to be built, to be given immediately upon application, that's not going to be easy for the HDB to deliver. Because that means that they will have to wait with the launch stock. I think government has tried to address. First, we need to explain, which we have tried. Second, we need to try and help solve, which we have tried. And people have to judge based on what we say, whether we have tried our best.
The top of the mind on the voters instead of the future of our children, our generation.
My belief is that Singaporeans will take their vote seriously, and they will see that there are short-term issues and there are longer-term issues. Both need to be taken care of. you cannot say forget about the short-term issues and we only focus on the longer-term issues. We have to take care of the short-term issues. So the point is whether Singaporeans majority believe that we have tried our best to take care of the short-term issues, and at the same time we are the only party with a credible long-term vision as well for the country to lead into the future.
What's your plans, for the next?
Well, fellow teammates are all focusing on their own divisions, and they're moving on. Every day we meet once to come together, and we go to a place, public place. We meet voters and we canvass, and then we split up and we concentrate on different divisions. I, as an anchor minister, don't just stay in my own area. I try and go around to other areas as well, because this is a new JRC. So I make greater efforts to go around.
Any challenges? This is your first time leading JRC too.
Yes.
What are the main challenges?
I don't think I would say there are specific challenges because I'm leading for the first time. We know what fighting in a JRC means. We have fought in a JRC before. So the team is experienced. My teammates work with me. Our respective activists work together. The challenges in every election is to persuade the voter, and the majority of the voters, that present the best choice for them. It's a sovereign choice of the people. So as I said, we have to show that in Nisun, we can do better for them than the opposition. Because it's a straight choice between us and the opposition here. We, the PAP, say to the people, the most important questions for you are your job, your family, your flat, your neighborhood, and the stability of the country.